Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share with you my March 2017 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Club Out with the Old and Layout Share. This is what I have left over, and I'm sorry I don't have where the inspiration came from, but if you go back to the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog, they will have a link there to the March 2017 kit and where the inspiration kit came from. So what I typically do every month is I pull in a close to my heart paper pack or an SEI paper pack, or one of the paper packs that I have, or a paper pad, whatever. I start there and then I build with it. And so this month I started with a Workshop Your Way from Close to My Heart, and it was from the Seasonal 2 from 2016, and it was called Calypso. I also had added in some papers. I don't remember where the other papers came from. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. And I don't think it's on there. It says Here and Now Collection. Was that Basic Gray? Anyway, I had added in a bunch of papers and started there and built my kit up. And so what I did was I made my layouts, finished those all up, and then this is what is left over. All of this on the top are empty packages, things that I have used up, carrier sheets and empty packaging. This was a big kit, but not so big that I couldn't get things used completely up. And I had added quite a few products in that were brand new. I have 3 packages here from, I'm thinking Pattern Paper and whatever. I don't remember what all it's from. And you can see this paper kit originally came with the flamingo washi tape and the pineapple washi tape. And so that's how I know when I get a roll of washi tape, so that I don't store it in the bag with the kit when I put the kit away, or when I put the paper pack away, I put the washi tape in with my collection of washi tape. I had Echo Park paper in here. Maybe that's where the Here and Now is from. And these are cut apart pieces, leftover papers. Those are just some stray papers that I added in. And you can see this, as far as paper goes, this is what I have left over. Now I did add white cardstock in and black cardstock. I added multiple pieces of cardstock in only to beef up my kit, or I pulled them in as I needed them. This is the workshop guide that came with my paper pack, and you can see it gives you the cutting guide, and it tells you how to cut the different papers to create the layouts. Now I did use these sketches here, layout inspirations, as inspiration, but then I created layouts that look completely different than what these are. And then it calls for the pocket page one, and I didn't do a pocket page, nor did I do any cards. Not saying that I don't have plenty of paper to go back and do the cards, but yeah, no, probably not going to. Okay, that's it for what I used up and what I have left over as far as paper goes. So I did add in some tools. For my tools, I added in stamps. I had this sentiment and die stamp with the flamingos, and it's called Tickle Pink. And the dies, I don't think I used this one. I think maybe I used a stamp there. This scrapbooking stamp set, it's called Snapshot Memories Everyday Life. And then this love stamp set, it's La Vie en Rose Workshop on the Go. That was a stamp set from there. I had this Stamps of Life stamp and die set, and then these dies, they are spellbinders. So I had those. I had a couple of shapes for embossing. I have this one with the butterfly, and then I had these Balzer Design stencils, and I didn't use any of the stencils. I've just come to the realization that stenciling isn't my thing. I'm not much for mixed media. As far as the stenciling pastes go, I don't know where I've put them, but I didn't use any of them. So I think I had added in white, pink, and blue maybe. I didn't use any of them. Washi tapes, I had added in 2, 4, 6, 7 rolls. I did use the last bit up of the blue and white stripe, but I have all the other rolls that I had added in. These 2 came with the original paper pack, and so I have those left over. And those will go back into my stash. As far as alphas that I added in, I had these yellow ones, these lighter blue ones, these more turquoise blue ones, and then the gold ones. I have stickers left over. I have these, and these are Stickabilities, the Paper Studio brand. I had 2 packages of these, and I did try and use them, but I ended up not using them. Same with these. I used several pieces from these, but not all of them. I used a couple little heart shapes from this pack of stickers, several of the words. I added these into spray mist, and I didn't use any of them. Brads, I used almost a whole roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the white out of the 6. These sequins are close to my heart, and they came with white, black, pink, and striped, and I used all of the white, and I still have some of the other colors left. And then these gemstones, same with those. I used them a couple of times. Puffy stickers I used quite a bit of. These are Studio Calico. There were 4 pieces here originally, and I used 1. These hearts I used 2 rows. These labels I think I used once or twice. These stickers I used several from. These word stickers, there's 2 sheets in here, and I actually used a bunch off of 1 sheet. Same with these word stickers, I used a bunch off of 1 sheet, but it came with 2 sheets, so I have tons left. Sequins, I used quite a bit of these. Still have quite a bit left, but of course, you know, sequins last forever. These, I didn't use too much of the floral background shapes or the where it says sunshine, but I did use the little birds. I think I have 1 each left, and I think it came with 4 of each one, maybe. These are die cuts from Amy Tangerine. Oh my gosh, this package just kept going and going and going and going. There are so many in here. Some of these I may keep, some of them I may get rid of. These are Freckled Fawn. I just added them. They were random. I had added the inspiration kit, had some tags in it. I added some blank ones in here and did not use the bigger ones. I did have smaller ones that I did use. These are cut aparts from the Echo Part collection. And then these are cut aparts left over from the Close to My Heart pattern paper pack that I added in. And then along with that came these stickers. There were 2 sheets, one with words and these with the other just shapes and things on them. And then all of these little vellum pieces. And I ran the vellum pieces through my Xyron sticker maker. So those things I have left. This set of enamel stickers, I've used nearly the entire package. So these are just going to go into my leftovers assortment. I have these label stickers. I've used quite a few. I had actually 2 sets of these stickers, and I only have the 1 sticker on that one and then the full sheet of the other one. This washi tape, I had 1 set of it, and I used all but this 1 piece here and then a portion of that. I had added in a set of chipboard shapes, and that's, I have 1 little piece left. That was Freckled Fawn, and then I had these acetate pieces, and I used several of those. Had a couple little flare left that I didn't get used up. And I actually stamped out all of these images from a couple of the stamp sets, and then didn't end up using them all. So I have quite a few here. Left over, and these will just go into, I have a box on my desk where I keep or on one of my shelves that I keep little stuff like this that I just kind of root through on occasion, so that's going right in there. This is a package of Maggie Holmes, and it was wood veneer pieces, die cut, and I only have 1 little piece of that left. I'll cut that out and put it in my wood veneer drawer. Used quite a few stickers off of these sticker sheets here, and use quite a few stickers off of this sticker sheet here. As far as the layouts go, let me move this stuff out of the way. have the biggest mess in my room right now. It's just incredible. I have stuff everywhere. I really have to work on getting things organized and put back where it belongs this weekend. So I created 6 double page layouts to start with. Oh, wrong way. To add pictures to. So these will go into my unfinished album. It's just an album full of layouts that are quite literally unfinished. They don't have photos. Everything else is ready to go. So I have room for 4 3x4 photos here and a 4x6 here. And you can see I added in lots of embellishments, and I actually used my Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold quite a bit on these first pages, and also in, what color is that? Teal. So you can see lots of pattern papers, sequins, embellishments, just lots of crazy. Next page, I have room for 3 4x4 photos and 1 4x6 photo. And you can see I just added in a ton of stickers and sequins, enamel dots, puffy stickers, metal embellishments, etc., etc. Lots of washi tape. And I really like how these turned out, and I can't wait to get some photos added, but I need some beach photos first. Let's see. This goes this way. And so this one has space for 3 3.5 by 3.5, 2 3x4s, and 1 4x6. And even if I wanted to add another photo over here where this journal spot is, I could do that too. I added in bits and pieces, like that was a close to my heart, or not close to my heart, it was a Freckled Fawn journal spot there, and so is that one. I just added those down and added some embellishment on top of. And I also used, that set was, what is that, Citron color splatter, ink splatter. On these I used tabs, I used wood veneers, I used the vellum pieces, foam stars. Some of it I popped up, some of it, most of it laid flat. This set of pages here, I have room for 1 2 3 4 5 4x6 photos, or 3 4x6 and 2 6x4 to be exact. You can see lots of different pieces, acetate pieces. This is cut out from a 3x4 journal card. Lots of stickers here that I've popped up. I have washi tape across the back of here. I popped this title up that says Everyday Moments. Lots of sequins, the gold splatter. I mean, I got tons of embellishing done on these. And then I used brads here and here. That's the layout that I used the 5 brads on. The rest of these all have photos, and they are of my grandchildren mostly. This is one of my little granddaughter Ellie, and it's just one of those days when she got up, she had her PJ on, and she wanted to go to the backyard before she did anything else. So that's quite literally what she did. She got up and she went out and she played in the backyard, and she ran around with her dog and played ball with her dog. And so, of course, for me, it's one of those moments where it's a photo opportunity, right? So here I use lots of pattern paper in the background, lots of embellishment as far as sequins, the enamel dots, just all sorts of stuff on here. Use word stickers, use this 5x7 photo that I've been holding on to for a while, and then added that piece of acetate on there, and used one of those glitters and popped up my journaling here. This one, another photo of my granddaughter Zoe and my sister Angie. And it's just Be Happy. And all of these started with a sketch. Most of the sketches came off of Pinterest. The 2-page layout sketches came from Scrapbook Generation though. And you can see I added tons of stuff here. I used die cut pieces, I used a flare, I used the label stickers, the vellum pieces, chipboard piece here. This cutout here, I used a border strip that was cut off from a piece of pattern paper, as well as washi tape in the background. I have washi tape here and washi tape back here. Just tons of embellishment there. And you can see that's a piece of paper that I added in because I did it on the background of a piece of paper that I knew I wasn't going to use the front of this, but the back side was just plain white, and so I used it like that. This is another layout of my granddaughter Ellie, and I just used lots of scrap pieces of paper in the background, just cut them down to fit them in, added in this border strip piece here, added one of those acetate pieces with some doily. Now the doily wasn't in the kit, but at the retreat that I was at, one of the girls was giving away lots of doilies. She had ordered in a package and it had come with like over 1,000 doilies, and so she was sharing with everybody. And you can see my little granddaughter, she's so cute with her little cowboy boots on, and so it says Yippee Cowgirl Fun. And so there's that layout. This layout I created at my scrapbook retreat in October, and it was part of a product challenge, and it was to use things like fiber and wood veneer and mixed media. My mixed media is the Heidi Swapp Color Shine, as well as stamping images. The memorabilia that the challenge called for was this little tab here, or this tag here, and it's one that one of the girls that was there stamped for us. Another source of fiber and tag was up here on this piece here. Yeah, so I really like how that one turned out. That's my 3 granddaughters. That is Shawnee, Ellie, and Zoe. This was also for the product challenge. This one was to use at least 2 pattern papers to make a homemade embellishment, I think, and to use the bonus part of it, I think, was to use flamingos. And so I stamped out the little alphabet here, used the flamingo vellum pieces here, and I just created these little clusters with the different vellum pieces. And I actually put a sticker back behind this one of the pineapple, used some washi tape in there, used that gold stuff, used a banner shape, the banner stickers here, and that's just a photo of my husband. This is a layout that I created, not for a challenge. No, this one was just one that they were giving away. We had a giveaway table there, and so I challenged myself to go over and pull some of the product because I had this beautiful photo with me of this sunrise one morning, and it was a beautiful sunrise, and so I needed some papers because you can see these are the colors in the kit that I had with me. The other 2 kits that I had with me were really similar feels to this. I mean, they all had basically these same colors, and so I needed something a little bit heavier, a little bit darker, deeper, more jewel tone. So I went over and I found these pieces of paper here, the purple piece of paper, the orange piece of paper one of the girls there at the crop gave me, and then I added in some of the embellishments that I already had with my kit. I stamped out Good Morning West Texas. I had in my kit the embellishments that you see here. This was that I took my freckled fawn bag that just lives here on my desk. So when I get random stuff, I'm at the end of a kit or whatever, it goes into there and I just pull it as needed. And so that's what I did there. I added some like these felt stars. Trying to think what else came out of that bag. That may be it. It may be just the felt stars. I did a border punch along here. I have washi tape that I got there at the crop. Someone had some purple glitter washi tape up for grabs. These are some of the doilies that were given to us at the crop, and I just sprayed them with the different color shines that I had. I took a bag full of the Heidi Swapp color shines in different colors, and so I just sprayed them with a light teal purple, or a light purple, a deeper purple, and then almost a magenta color. And then use some of the gold around the page. Had that, that's one of those old felt embellishments. Used it there along with some stickers. This is a layout of my granddaughter Zoe. So we're there for Thanksgiving dinner at her school, and she comes up and she's got her little feather hat on, and I'm like, oh, you're such a cute little turkey. And she's like, she takes her hat off and she throws it in the floor. She's like, I am not a turkey, I am an Indian. And so she was so cute. Well, within a few minutes, of course, we got her to put it back on, and yeah. So I had taken these feather embellishments with me, and they were brutal to try and use them all up, but I finally did use them all. There were 6 to the package, and I used them all. I'll never buy anything like that again. They're impossible to use. I did have some different color stickers, the blue and the yellow feather stickers on a sticker sheet. These are some images that I stamped out down here. These were different background strips that came on a cutout piece of paper. Used this big old bow that I had added in, and used a couple of different fonts there, and then added some washi tape up across that. And that's actually a chipboard piece that says breathe. That's perfect for that. This one, again, no, it wasn't for any challenge that I had going on. Yes, this one was for a challenge too. Was to use 2 pattern papers, to use wood veneer, mixed media, I think the splatters, and there was something else on there. Oh, the flamingo. You got bonus points if you used a flamingo. And so this is a photo I had of myself at my granddaughter's birthday party in 2016. And so I just kind of layered it all on there. The flamingo to me represents me. You know, my granddaughter is a flamingo as well. I mean, if it's bright and sparkly and prissy and dress up, we're all about it. So it's all good. But it says happy October birthday party, and I used several pieces of that wood veneer on there. I have a little journal spot down here, and I just need to journal on it. This is a layout that I created of my 2 granddaughters. That's Shawnee and that's Zoe, and we were at the Science Spectrum, and you can see I just layered. This was for a challenge to use a 6x6 piece of paper. This is one that I cut down. It was a 12 by 12, and I cut a piece of 6x6 off and used it on this layout. Used washi tape in the background, used a border punch, used the mixed media, the Heidi Swap Color Shine, and just layered up embellishments around the page. And then finally, this is a layout that I created, and it was for one of the challenges on the online board, and it was for a sketch challenge. Well, I didn't quite do it like the sketch that was for us to follow. I kind of did my own thing. I took the entire sheet of cut aparts, left them there, added the photo on top of it. I did trim it down just a hair so that it fit on this coral paper, and then I used that to embellish around the page. Like I added word stickers, I added this little cluster here, I added this little stamped embellishment, I added bits and pieces here and words here, and told where it was at and what was going on here, and add some stamped embellishment here, added another one of those big doilies here, and you can see, and I love how this turned out. I think this is the first time I've ever done a layout like this where I kept the cut apart sheet together and then did a layout on top of it. And these are my 2 granddaughters again. This is Shawnee and Ellie, and you can see one may go in one album, one may go in the other album. But it's of their days spent when I took them to the Science Spectrum here where I live in Lubbock. Anyway, so that's it. And I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pages with this kit. No cards with this kit, but that's okay because I have tons of cards. So I made 18 pages, and I have some product left over that will go back into my stash. There are some pieces that may go into my do not want box, and then there are some scraps that will either go into my stash or they'll go directly into the trash. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching my video. And I hope this inspired you to create your own kit with your own stash and to get your product used up. I mean, you bought it because you love it, right? You know, and you wanted to create with it. So I hope this inspires you to pull it out and get it used so that you can see it in your albums and know that you love the product that you got. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.